Okay, I'm going to continue on now. I realized that I've been making this way too hard on myself. And now I'm going to finish up this last bit, or I'll try to work a little bit more on it. I did decide that I'm going to lace the entire thing, and then I'm going to put the last of the dangles on after I lace, because I think it will be easier. At first I thought it would be hard, because it was, but not as hard as it is now. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Oops. And I need to put this jump ring on right after I go around this one more time. I did decide to use shorter wire. I would rather use shorter wire and then have to reattach than to fight like I was for the last section of work that I did. I did do this few sections sitting down with it on my lap so I can work from underneath it, one hand on top and one underneath, and that really works. It's just so much easier. The other reason why I think it was so hard to get the jump rings on, because I only had one. So I was working in between my beads, but if you notice up on these ones I have two, so it gives me slack, and that's a good thing. So that's what I'm going to do. Oh, I gotta slide them down or I'm gonna lose them all. And put a little bend on the end of my wire. I picked up about 20, 20 of these on the floor. They all slid off. See, I think it's easier just to do it in smaller doses. Just gotta be careful with that long wire. My cat, I can see her. She's not near it. But I don't want her to come after this and get hit in the face with it. It can be dangerous, but anyone that is new here, I did slash my eye with a wire years ago, and I had on safety glasses over my regular glasses, and it still managed to get underneath, and it wasn't pretty. Yep, I was a pirate for a while. Yeah, that wasn't good. See, doing it this way, I'm not putting so much stress on the wire, bending it. Not so much stress on me. See, now if I was sitting down, I just pass it up and over, but it hurts my hand to keep it like this, bent, my wrist. So if you do decide you like this project and you'd like to do one, do it sitting down so that you can work from under it. That's the only way. Like I just, this is really hard for me to record, but I wanted to record it. But there is an easier way. And I am not going to record while I sit down with it on my lap. I'd have to rearrange all my setup. But ideally, that's the way, the easiest way to do it. There we go, just like that. Now I have to watch out because the queen is at my, laying down by my feet. What are you doing? Huh? So now I just hold it in my hand. Which is a good idea anyway, even just for my own safety. Okay, now we'll go on to this little part. Now, I was looking at this trying to think how to like hang it and stuff. You know, this would just be beautiful on a lamp. Like, it doesn't not like the one that I was making that wouldn't go on a lamp. I did try to do it with hoops, and it's pretty enough, but that one there wouldn't go on a lamp. I mean, I guess it could. I don't know. But this would look good on a lamp. I don't have that kind of a lamp. If I did, I think it would look good on it. Especially if you had like a room that has blue in it. I don't think I'd hang. This is really heavy. So if I were to keep it, which I'm not, it would definitely, I would probably not hang it. Get a nice heavy lamp. That would cast beautiful, beautiful rainbows all around. Wish I had a lamp like that, so I could take a little video and show you how it looks, but I don't. I know that sounds crazy, but we don't have those kind of lights. Okay. Huh? You alright? Sorry guys, it's my cat. She's breathing weird. She does that. So much easier working from underneath. I'm stuck. Gosh, don't want to break that wire. Okay, let's see. See, when I bend my wrist, this is where I had surgery. I don't have that bone on both. The trapeziotomy with the tightrope. Yeah, I've got a wire. I'm bionic that connects from here to a pin in my hand. So that's why when I say like I can't spread far in that looper, my favorite tool, my hand just does not accommodate my hand. So I really did a number on it. So guys, be kind to your hands, especially if you're new at, working with wire. Try like the aluminum. This wire here is brutal, especially on us older girls, us older ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's see. Where are we going with this? All the way down to there. Yeah, no. Gotta be kidding me. Oh my goodness. Remember I said, oh, I think I might go around it again. No, no, that's not gonna happen. No, no, no. Regardless, if I go through the little space on the jump ring or put them on afterwards, it's still, it's a chore. I don't like it. I'm not finding this project to be relaxing at all. Okay, so this is where I finished. I went around and secured the rest of these dangles. What I have left now is to start here and go up, across, and down, and do it on all of these little panels. There are 6 of them. I'm going to do one with you, just so you can see how I start and how I end. When I'm done with all of them, I'll come back and I will bead this top ring and possibly, I don't know yet, these 3 little posts, and that's where I'll hang these 3 really big dangles from those. So let's see how we're going to start this now. Okay, that's the end I'm not going to use. That's holding my beads on. Actually, I will start with this end. Does it matter? It doesn't matter. All right. So I'm going to slide down my beads. I'm going to start at the bottom. I can manipulate that one afterwards. I'm going to put my bead on my wire. Then I'm going to take the tail end and left some out so that I can wrap it around the bead. I find that it's a little difficult, but it's doable and it won't come undone. It's just a matter of getting it on there and not breaking your wire. So this is how this entire project has been. Very, very difficult for me to get things done. Yeah, that's not going to work. I mean, it's going to work, but it didn't work that time. It's just hard for me to grasp it right now. Just going to slide that down. Try and bring it around and back over there. There. Now we got it. I'd like to do it again, but I also don't want to break my wire. So what I'll do is just clip that off. And now I'm going to just push that down. If I had my tweezers, I'd get in there, but they're on the other side of my workstation. So that's going to have to do. So now I'm just going to hold that down and I'm going to bring it underneath this row. I'll show you why. Now I can, it won't slide around. Now I can bring my beads up. Give it that extra wrap to anchor it. Like that. I'm going to wrap it around again and drop a bead. My thumbs are killing me from holding on to these. Bring it up. Wrap it over so you get that extra wire in between. Bring it back up again. And again, bring it back up. Leave that wire, the anchor wire. Now hold on to that bead, bring it up. And now you have another anchor wire. I'm going to drop a bead right there. Now I'm going to bring it in between these 2 rows. This one I'm going to bring right there, and then I'm going to bring it back up. So this way here, it's anchored against the corner. It's not going to slide all over the place. And now I'm going to carry on. Drop my bead, bring it up, and over. And there's my anchor wire. Bring it up again. And drop that bead. And wrap it around. Anchor wire. And drop the bead. You're a noisy drinker. Okay, I've made it to the last bead on this bar. And I'm just gonna drop one right there. And now I'm gonna again go through in between these two. I'm gonna just pass that down. And then bring it up here. And now I'll bring it around. Bring it around again. So I got that anchor wire, that extra little wire right there beneath the bead. And bring it up and drop another bead. And bring it up. Cross it over again. I think we're just going to make it with this wire. Except for I'm going to need a few more beads. Oops, got to get rid of that. That shouldn't matter, but it does, because I didn't cut these long enough. I mean, I cut them, I think, long enough. I don't know. Okay, I got my wire there, yep. Drop that bead. This is why I'm only going to show you how to go up, across, and down once, because it really, it's annoying. Alright, so now, probably could put another bead there. I actually went around twice. Let me undo that. I have two wires there. That makes a difference. I only need one there. I'm going to bring it through, bring it up and over, and bring it up again. And I know I cannot get a bead on that wire. It's all kinked. And I really don't want to put a new piece just for one bead. I need a vacation after this one, guys. I'm trying to find my plastic tip pliers. I know they're right here. Hopefully I can get this done, because if not, I'm going to call it quits on part 5. My goodness. All right, now I'm not even gonna, I'm not gonna wrap that around again, because the anchor wire, I won't be able to go around this bead. It's gonna be close anyways. So please don't break. I'm gonna go right underneath that bead. My fingers have had it. And I'm gonna pull that wire, push it down. There. And now we've done that square. So I'm going to do the rest of the squares, and then I'll come back and bead these and add 12 more dangles. And I think we'll call that part 6. So for now, thanks for watching, guys. The struggle's real, but the last part is going to be the best part, I promise. Bye.